Hey, I'm Cesar from Chatwave. Today we want to answer some questions a user was making, and I think will also help other users. So let's go one by one so you can understand better, what we do, how we can help you, and how to use our tools. The first one is how to set up the widget in React. I guess you do it the same way you can do Tag Manager or Google Analytics. I mean, you need to be able to add the script in the header. That's something you need to do, and I guess you do it with other tools. If you are using Tag Manager, I think Tag Manager is a very easy way to add the script through Tag Manager in your website. So, for example, in this website, there is the widget. But if we go to the code, let me go to the code here, and we search for the widget. There is no widget in the page, but if we search for Tag Manager, is here. So in this case, what we are doing is we implement the widget through Tag Manager. I guess it's a more secure, stable, easy to configure, and you can add other things into the parameters, no, like when to display, how to display, etc. So this is something for you to consider. That is to use Tag Manager or something like that to add the script of the widget in your React project. The second question: how can client get access to modify the widget? I think I put it here. Maybe I didn't put it. Okay, so sorry about that. Let me put it here. I'm going to share this document as well, so you can have a copy and you can see the comments we have here. So how client can get access to modify the widget? So first, I mean, this is something I guess pretty much everyone who is here knows a bit, maybe. You can create users, no? First, no, you can create users. Users can have access to the widget. If you want, users can edit the widget. So let's do it together so you can see this like a step by step, and you can see how it's done. So this is let me log out from here. Let's go to another account. Let's go here. Okay, so we have in this account we have a bunch of widgets. We have some users. In the team section, you can create users. Each user will have access to their widget, no? So for example, this user, co-working, I'm going to open a new private account, so incognito, so we can log in here. I'm going to log in as this user. So the user has access to this widget information. In this case is leads, calendar, and FAQs. Okay, so this is what the user has access. In this case, they cannot edit the widget. Okay, it's only, let's say, it's a read mode access. How you can change that? When you create the user, you have this button here that is add editing role. What that means? That means I'm going to grant access for this user to edit the widget. So let's click. It's done. Okay, so now I can remove the editing role, and if we go here and I reload, now this agent is going to see the widget access and the agent access. So this user can edit the widget and the agents. So forms, landing page, design, everything about the widget now is manageable by this user. So that's it. So it's very easy. I think it's easy to set up, but you only need to click on this button once you create the user. Okay, so step number 1, create the user, assign the widget, and then assign the role for editing this widget. This button up here is to create an admin. An admin means someone like you. Is someone who is going to have access to everything in your account. So it's a more sensitive user. So this one is for, let's say, a colleague who works with you. Team members is for clients, sales agents, etc., who only need to have access to a widget and to the leads coming from that widget. Okay, so this is question number 2. How can clients get access to modify the widget? Question number 3. How can I add more fields in the CRM? So this is something. Okay, so the question was wrong. Okay, so we change this. I mean, we don't have this. Well, let's go, because this is a 2-part question. Because also I have multiple locations and I want all locations data in one dashboard. Okay, so this is a 2-part question. So first, how can I add more fields in the CRM? The fields in the CRM, they come from the widget form. So let's go to the widgets. So let's say I have this widget. Okay, so in this widget I have these questions. I have some text. I have name, a WhatsApp number, the kilos I need, some text, zip code. Okay, so I have some fields, no, date of delivery. These questions, these forms, these fields, they will be directly, say, import in your CRM. So your CRM is going to take all the information from the form automatically. So each widget is going to create a personalized CRM version for that widget. Okay, these fields are unique for this widget, for this form, for these questions. Down here, we have a block that is common to all leads. You can add the name, last name, email, phone number, zip code, gender, birthday. You can add notes here. You can add the amount of, let's say, the budget for this service, for this order. This is something you can add here, and the stage. Okay, if this is a pending payment, if this is complete, if they have paid, etc. Okay, so this is the lead stage and all these questions. You cannot edit this view. You cannot edit this CRM view. This is set. It's set for you. You can add more questions to the form, and these questions will add more information to your lead, but this is not something you can edit. You can add contacts, of course. I mean, you can go here and you can add a new lead from using your widget. So the widget, let's say, is the template for the form. The form is what feeds leads into your CRM. Okay, so I hope it's clear, but you cannot add new elements here outside the form. I hope that's clear. Now, what happens? Let's say I have a bunch of widgets, and like this user is saying, I have a bunch of widgets, I have multiple locations, I want to see everything. I want to see everything that is happening. You can do 2 things about that. One is in this menu, in the widgets menu, you can check all your widgets. Okay, so this is a summarized view of all your widgets. All your leads. Okay, so this is a summarized view of all your leads, independently from the widget that generates the lead. Okay, so this is here. You can view all the leads across your widgets, and in the home page you have this this view. If you go here, advanced stats, this is something we have done, and is we try to improve this view from time to time. In this view, you can have all your widgets with the performance, views, clicks, leads, campaigns, information, etc. This is a view that puts together all your widgets. Okay, so it's not like we have a custom view for multiple locations, but we will give you all the information together from all your widgets. Okay, so I hope this helps you. This is maybe it's not a perfect solution, but I think it gives you enough information about all your widgets together. Just to do it again, in the home, advanced stats. Okay, you have this view, and in the widgets menu, check your widget leads. You are going to see all the leads together across all your widgets. Okay, hope this is clear. Next, is there a white label mobile app also? This is something we are working on it. Okay, we are going to provide a white label app for partners. I mean, you will need to have, I think will be something more than 100 clients or 100 widgets active. So we want to give this to let's say partners who are working with us in a large scale. So this is something that we are working on. It is coming soon. Okay, so this is something we don't have. This is also something popular. If it's possible for the user to create their own accounts, we don't enable this. Why? Creating a widget is not simple. I mean, creating a widget requires some setup. I mean, you need to know the customer, what they want from a lead, what questions they want to add. I mean, it's not like a simple setup. So we think that belongs to you. I mean, creating a widget is like creating a mini application for your customers. So it's not something you're going to put in their hands. You need to take the information and you need to prepare the widget properly for your client. So once it's done, you create the user, and the user has access to their widget. But I think the process of setup is something that belongs to you. About the Stripe, you can integrate Stripe. There is something new that you can link Mexico now. So welcome to users from Mexico, because now they can use Stripe from Mexico with our system. But there is only one integration for Stripe per account. If you need more accounts, please contact us. We can help you. But we need active users using Stripe. We can give you a free account, but the user must be active using Stripe. Okay, so that's the way to do it. Contact us, we will help you. Finally, I know there is a project called, because this is something that some users has mentioned, like, hey, there is this project, maybe you can do something together, maybe you can do something. I mean, just to be clear, this is an official solution. So this is probably going to be shut down anytime, because this is something that is not what Meta wants to do with WhatsApp. This is an official use. I mean, you can lose your number. This is Meta can shut down this solution as a whole. So use it. We provide a webhook, so you can connect your leads with this solution or any other. The webhook is fantastic. We know this is something that is very popular among our users. So this is something you can use anytime. This is something you can use with your users. So please use this solution. The webhook will send the data to this application or any other. You can send this data to Make, Zapier, etc. So you can connect your leads to any other source. We give you a lot of information about each lead. So I think this is a good solution, to do whatever you want. If you want to send to this solution, fantastic. If you want to send this data to your CRM, your system, fantastic. If you want to do something else, N8N is a very popular solution. Make, of course, Zapier, Publi, all these platforms are going to take this data, and the automation will be generated. So this is something you can do. Please do it. It's included. It's free. We don't charge for the webhook. It's unlimited. You can go and you can create as many webhooks as you want. You can create a webhook for each agent. So each agent will have its own webhook call. So we are very flexible. We try to give you the best service. So this is something that is going to help you quite a lot. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.